These are women born in the 1920s and 30s, in the very traditional Church of England, with particular kinds of values that, I argued, are not being replaced. These are the women whose daily lives have not only kept the church open, but whose simple acts of fundraising, of leaving legacies, have financially supported the church. I found it sad and somewhat disturbing to discover how these women had been systematically ignored. These women weren't just the little old dears sitting at the back of the church. They were hard-working women. They worked to keep the church going, they worked to maintain it, and they were very holy women. It was, well, to them really the family. So during my study I was really interested in how the church was structured in terms of authority and power. Who really decides what's going on? The women I studied welcomed male authority, so they didn't mind that there was a male priest in front. That was what they expected. That was what they liked. They didn't see themselves as being submissive or powerless. They saw themselves as having different forms of power. I use the term pew power. Just occupying the pews, just being there, gave them a form of power. Carrying out responsibilities for the social life of the church gave them an important part of the social power of that institution. They knew how to get money. They knew how to make money. They knew how to keep the church clean. One of the things my research has done is to try to uncover some of this kind of informal economy, informal labor, hard work that these women have been doing for decades. And very soon, they'll be gone. One thing the church sometimes does is they look so internally. They say, what would it be like if all we did was have different hymns? But look around, look at the wider society and see the changes that have happened. The sacred values that these women held so dearly. Values like the nation, values like the family, values like the institutions of the church. Those are values that started to change a lot during the 1960s and beyond. A lot of people turned away from what they saw were very fixed institutions. So even though those women were much in favor of those and resisting the changes, wouldn't have mattered. So I think there is a value change as well as a habitual change that has affected the church and will continue to affect it.